Performance this afternoon, a match where at times it must have felt like everything was going against you, and sitting in 4th place in the table tonight.
Yeah, well, it was interesting. We talked before the game and said that today would be a bit about a test of character, and that what we needed the players to do individually and collectively was show the character. We've got Baxter in the team, you know, and we talk about it a lot. We've got Baxter character, and I just said, look, go out there and let it all out, let your character shine, you know, and we'll take whatever comes. And to be fair, I wasn't expecting to be sitting up here looking at such a big test of character as being down to 13 men inside the first 10 minutes. But interestingly, I'm not sure if almost dealing with that 13 minutes the way we did almost told the story of the game, because although yes we did give up some points, when you actually think about how we battled our way through it, we defended numerous times on our line. You know, Phil Donman's yellow card is a yellow card for an absolutely committed football, chucking himself into a tackle in a corner. And probably anywhere else on the pitch it probably wouldn't have even been reviewed. And I'm not saying it's not a yellow card, but it's not a cynical one. And Ian Whitman's wasn't a cynical one either. He's committed into a tackle and the ball gets off him. And I think that kind of showed. You know, it wasn't a scrabbling backwards and trying to roll around on the floor and kill the game. You know, it was a couple of real active moments where we were desperate trying to get forward and really trying to have an influence on the game. And you can kind of live with that. And I think that showed. I think we kind of showed that although we had to weather a bit of intensity, and to be fair to Harlequins, they really came after us in that initial period, we did actually kind of work our way through it. And I think, you know, we've got to give great credit to all the players. They're the guys out on the pitch, and they're the ones who've got to look at each other and say, right, well, we can deal with this. And they did, and they dealt with it in spades. And we actually probably grew in strength almost as the game went on. And I know when you're in the thick of it and you're watching it, you know, there's some hairy moments going on, you know, but you actually look at the way we fought and we fought and we fought. You know, I can now think of moments like Sam Hill getting back, how he got back to, I think, was tackling Nick Evans, a long old chase back. And you know, to be fair to Sam, he's not known for his long distance efforts, and it was a long burst, and he got back there and we turned him over, and we Dave Ewers and that turnover he won on the floor. You know, I think when we actually do a tackle count and endeavour on our defensive display today, we're absolutely outstanding. And when you look at the end, you know, by the time those scrums and stuff were winding out at the end and probably wound down to a minute left on the clock, it would have been quite easy for the guys mentally to switch off a little bit and go soft. And what do we do? You know, we drive them back in the scrum, we drive them back up the field defensively. Dave Ewers wins another turnover and sees the game off for us. And I think that kind of 30 seconds for me sums us up. You know, we looked like a team who wasn't going to get beat today, and that's an incredible quality to have. And, you know, I'm already kind of wanting to enjoy tonight, but as well as me, I'm kind of almost ready to get ready for back next week, because what's nice is we roll into another really great challenge. You know, and it's a great place for us to be, rolling into a good challenge. We kind of need that. I'd rather as we roll into playing back with a team without the contention of anything, because there's some genuine games this week, something genuinely on it next week. You know, there's even the potential if we win of going above that. That's a fantastic game to be involved in.
And you've never beaten them in the league, you've done them in the cup, but it'd be nice to put that right as well.
That's right. You know, there's numerous things that should be motivation for us. You know. The players talked about the motivational reasons for winning here today, and they got them spot on. It's going to be interesting what they come up with on Monday, and as you say, it's probably relatively easy in that, you know, we want to drive ourselves at the table, we want to drag Bath back to where we are, and we want to do something special in the Premiership. And I'm just delighted for the players. You know, when you go in a change room and you look at their faces and they're bruised and they're battered and scratched, you know, you can really see they've given something to themselves. And it's been worth it because they've got rewards. So that's the best experience you can have.
And Henry Slade, 27 points, another mature performance from him today.
Yeah, we're looking like a team at the moment that wants to play some rugby and does some good things. And I think, you know, actually you can almost go through the 1 to 15, can you, today, and you can have some memorable moments. And as you say, you know, I think that midfield of Slady, Hilly, you know, Hilly's kind of a bit of the forgotten man in that midfield, isn't he? You know, but he was outstanding today. And Nosey looked almost irresistible. You know, it's going to be very difficult for him not to get back into the inside. If you look at that performance, you know, there's some real lung busting runs in there, and he looked sharp, he looked strong, you know, and I think it's great that, you know, he was desperate to get back and play with us despite not training this week with the team. You know, and I think, you know, that shows masses about his character. You know, he certainly didn't want to have the weekend off. He was desperate to get back on the pitch. And I think that kind of quality is something that, you know, that's running through the team at the moment.
Well, Rob, many congratulations on the